The human brain is an organ of astonishing complexity. It's a marvel of biological engineering, composed of billions of neurons that communicate through trillions of synapses. Each part of the brain has a specific role, working in harmony to keep us functioning. It's the control center of the body, orchestrating everything from our heartbeat to our thoughts. This intricate network ensures that every action, voluntary or involuntary, is perfectly timed and executed. Imagine a conductor leading an orchestra. That's our brain. Just as a conductor cues each musician, the brain signals different parts of the body to perform their tasks. It coordinates our movements, regulates our emotions, and processes our sensory experiences. It dictates everything we do, from breathing to dreaming. Even when we sleep, the brain is hard at work, organizing memories, solving problems, and maintaining vital functions. It's a 24/7 operation that never takes a break. It processes a constant stream of information and makes sense of the world around us. Every sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell is interpreted by the brain, allowing us to interact with our environment in meaningful ways. Without the brain, we wouldn't have thoughts, feelings, or memories. It's the seat of our consciousness, the place where our sense of self resides. Our ability to think, reason, and remember is all thanks to this incredible organ. It's responsible for our personality, our quirks, our very essence. The brain shapes who we are, influencing our behavior, our preferences, and our emotional responses. It's the source of our creativity and our individuality. The brain is a delicate organ, vulnerable to injury and disease. Protecting it is paramount. From wearing helmets to prevent head injuries to seeking medical care for neurological conditions, safeguarding our brain health is crucial for our overall well-being. Understanding the brain deepens our appreciation for life itself. Scientists and researchers are constantly uncovering new insights into how the brain works, leading to advancements in medicine, psychology, and technology. It allows us to marvel at the wonders of consciousness. The brain's ability to generate thoughts, emotions, and self-awareness is nothing short of miraculous. It's a testament to the complexity and beauty of life. It compels us to protect this most precious gift. By understanding and caring for our brain, we can enhance our quality of life and unlock the full potential of our minds. The brain truly is the commanding center of our existence. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. It makes up about 85% of the brain's weight and is responsible for many of the functions that make us human. It's what we often picture when we think of the brain, with its wrinkled surface and complex structure. The cerebrum has two halves or hemispheres. These hemispheres are connected by a bundle of nerve fibers called the corpus callosum, which allows them to communicate with each other. Each hemisphere controls the opposite side of the body. This means that the left hemisphere controls the right side of the body, and the right hemisphere controls the left side. The cerebrum handles our higher-level thinking. This includes our ability to think abstractly, to plan for the future, and to understand complex ideas. This includes language, memory, and reasoning. The cerebrum allows us to communicate with others, to remember past experiences, and to solve problems logically. It allows us to solve problems, make decisions, and create art. These activities are all part of what makes us unique as individuals. The cerebrum's outer layer is the cerebral cortex. This thin layer of gray matter is where much of the brain's information processing takes place. The cortex is responsible for our most complex thought processes. It is involved in everything from sensory perception to motor control to decision-making. It's where our consciousness resides. The cerebral cortex is what allows us to be aware of ourselves and our surroundings. Different areas of the cortex specialize in different functions. For example, the occipital lobe is primarily responsible for vision, while the temporal lobe is involved in hearing and memory. For example, the frontal lobe is key for planning and decision-making. It also plays a role in controlling our emotions and behavior, making it essential for our ability to function in society. Tucked beneath the cerebrum is the cerebellum. Don't be fooled by its smaller size. It's a powerhouse in its own right. The cerebellum is responsible for our balance, coordination, and smooth movements. Think about walking, riding a bike, or even just standing upright. The cerebellum makes these actions seem effortless. It receives information from our senses and muscles. It fine-tunes our movements, ensuring they're precise. Damage to the cerebellum can lead to difficulties with coordination and balance. This can make everyday activities challenging. The cerebellum, though often overlooked, plays a vital role in our physical abilities. The brainstem connects the brain to the spinal cord. It's a critical relay center for information. The brainstem controls many of our body's automatic functions. These include breathing, heart rate, and blood pressure. We don't consciously think about these functions. The brainstem takes care of them for us. It's essential for our survival. The brainstem also plays a role in sleep and wakefulness. It helps regulate our sleep-wake cycles. The brainstem's functions are essential for life. It works tirelessly in the background, ensuring our bodies function properly. Section 5. The spinal cord. Messenger superhighway. The spinal cord is one of the most vital components of the human nervous system. Extending from the brainstem is the spinal cord. This connection is essential for the seamless transmission of information. It's a long, delicate bundle of nerves. These nerves are responsible for carrying electrical impulses that facilitate communication within the body. The spinal cord acts as a messenger superhighway. It efficiently transmits signals at incredible speeds. It carries signals between the brain and the rest of the body. These signals are crucial for both voluntary and involuntary actions. These signals control everything from muscle movement to sensory information. For instance, when you touch a hot surface, the sensory information travels through the spinal cord to the brain. The spinal cord is protected by the vertebrae, the bones of the spine. This bony structure provides a sturdy shield against potential injuries. Damage to the spinal cord can disrupt these vital communication pathways. Such damage can have severe consequences on the body's functionality. This can lead to paralysis or loss of sensation. The extent of the damage often determines the severity of the symptoms. The spinal cord is a crucial link between the brain and the body. Without it, the brain would be unable to communicate with the rest of the body, leading to a breakdown in essential bodily functions. Understanding the spinal cord's role helps us appreciate the complexity and efficiency of the human nervous system. It underscores the importance of protecting this vital structure. Advances in medical science are continually improving our ability to treat and rehabilitate spinal cord injuries. With ongoing research, there is hope for even better outcomes in the future. A healthy spinal cord ensures that we can move, feel, and interact with the world around us. It is truly the messenger superhighway of our bodies. Section 6. Networks of nerves. Body-wide communication. The nervous system is a complex network of nerves. These nerves branch out from the brain and spinal cord. They reach every corner of the body. This intricate network allows for constant communication. The brain sends signals through the nerves. These signals tell muscles to contract. They also carry sensory information back to the brain. This information includes touch, taste, smell, sight, and sound. The nervous system is always active. It allows us to experience the world around us. It enables us to interact with our environment. Section 7. Sensory input, brain's interpretation. Imagine you're holding an ice cube. Your hand senses the coldness. This sensory information travels as signals. These signals travel through the nerves to the brain. The brain then interprets these signals. It tells you that the object is cold. The brain also triggers a response. You might decide to put the ice cube down. This entire process happens in a split second. The brain's ability to process sensory information is remarkable. It shapes how we perceive the world. Section 8. A symphony of thoughts. Our thoughts are a complex interplay of brain activity. They arise from electrical and chemical signals. These signals zip between neurons. Neurons are the brain's specialized cells. They communicate with each other across tiny gaps called synapses. Our thoughts are constantly evolving. They're influenced by our experiences, memories, and emotions. The brain is a dynamic organ, always changing and adapting. It's estimated that the human brain has over 86 billion neurons. The connections between these neurons are vast. This complexity allows for the richness of human thought. Section 9. Emotions, the heart-brain connection. Emotions are an integral part of the human experience. While we often associate emotions with the heart, they originate in the brain. The amygdala, a small almond-shaped structure deep within the brain, plays a key role in processing emotions. It helps us recognize and respond to threats. It also plays a role in forming emotional memories. The hippocampus, another area of the brain, is involved in forming new memories. Emotions can have a powerful impact on our thoughts and behaviors. They add color and depth to our lives. Section 10. Brain health, fueling the mind. The brain needs proper care to function optimally. A healthy diet, regular exercise, and adequate sleep are crucial for brain health. Just like a muscle, the brain benefits from exercise. Mental stimulation, such as puzzles or learning new things, can help keep the brain sharp. Chronic stress, on the other hand, can be detrimental to brain health. It's important to find healthy ways to manage stress, such as mindfulness or spending time in nature. Protecting our brains is an investment in our overall well-being. Section 11. The brain's enduring enigma. The human brain is an organ of remarkable power and mystery. Despite decades of research, there's still much we don't understand about how the brain works. Its complexity continues to fascinate and challenge scientists. The brain's ability to generate thoughts, emotions, and consciousness remains one of the greatest scientific enigmas. As we continue to unravel the brain's mysteries, we gain a deeper appreciation for the wonders of the human mind. The brain, in its intricate complexity, reminds us of the extraordinary nature of life itself.